Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we will be going through some brief history on how Jamaica and Ireland are so closely related. If you stick around till the end, you will see which major icon has very strong blood ties to my beautiful country Ireland, of course. If it wasn't already obvious, I am Irish. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Next to the persons of African descent, the largest racial/ethnic group in Jamaica are of Irish ancestry. This is a surprise, as many Jamaicans thought the next largest group to be East Indians. It is doubtful most Jamaicans are of single race or ethnicity, what with the racial mixing since European arrival in the late 15th century. Unlike other countries such as the United States, Jamaica does not pay keen attention to such things. One is not asked one's race or ethnicity on official documents. One is Jamaican or isn't. A little known fact is that Irish slaves were brought to the Caribbean by the British. This according to Herbert Byrd Jr. in his book Proclamation in 1625 called America's Enslavement of the Irish. Oliver Cromwell, who overthrew the British King Charles I, placed tens of thousands of Irish in slavery and transported some of them to the mainland, North America plantations. Others were shipped to plantations in the West Indies. Enslaved Irish were part of the force that wrested Jamaica from Spain in 1655. Byrd said that expedition included many Irish slaves from Barbados and St. Kitts, St. Christopher at the time. After the British took full control of Jamaica, Cromwell with his new island had Irish slaves sent from Barbados and St. Christopher to work the new land. Others were brought directly from Ireland as early as 1656. Cromwell ordered that 2,000 Irish children be taken to Jamaica and sold as slaves to English settlers. In this Irish Abroad, Elliot O'Donnell said that 6,000 boys and girls were transported as slaves from Ireland to Jamaica, and that the total of number transported there to Virginia amounted to 10,000. Wow! According to Byrd, English slave owners bred the African males with the Irish women and girls in the North American colonies. African Irish enslaved persons, it is alleged, fetched a higher scale price than those who were purely African or Irish. Ray Kavanagh claimed this was practiced in Jamaica for a similar but slightly different reason. Rather than spending money on new slaves, the Jamaican plantation owners began mating Irish females with African men to create a new breed of slave that, in the Caribbean climate, was a more adept labourer and thus commanded a higher value than full-blooded Irish livestock, Sláinte Mon, the Irish of Jamaica. English oppression of the Irish gave rise to feelings of affinity between Irish and black Jamaicans. Irishman Richard Robert Madden, who left his profitable career as a doctor in London, was appointed a special magistrate in Jamaica, where he oversaw the abolition of slavery in 1834, wrote librarian and historian Liam Hogan. He was hated by the planters there, as he doggedly defended the emancipated slaves' new rights by making site inspections and ensuring that they were treated as equals in his court. After much intimidation, the threats, and eventually a violent assault in the street, he had to resign from his position. Madden discovered he had black enslaved relatives in Jamaica. Close family resemblances of black Jamaicans with his Irish family confirmed their common ancestral heritage. Undoubtedly, the unforeseen encounter with his Jamaican relatives had a profound impact on Madden, infusing him with an even greater desire to eradicate slavery in all its forms, said Hogan. The Madden name is well known in Jamaica. A branch of the family owns one of the oldest and largest funeral businesses on the island. It is believed Marcus Mosiah Garvey, who founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association in August 1914, had Irish ancestry. The Irish Rising of the 1916 appeared to have a profound impact and influenced the Jamaican national hero. The Rising on Easter in April 1916 is a pivotal event in Irish history. It has led to partition and the creation of the independent Republic of Ireland. The rest of the island became Northern Ireland, a colony of Britain, which has had a long struggle for independence from Britain and reunification with the Irish Republic. In Black and Green, the fight for civil rights in Northern Ireland and Black America, Brian Dooley said, Garvey was one of several black nationalists who studied and admired the Irish Republican approach. Garvey's Irish influences had begun as early as 1910 when he was Assistant Secretary of the National Club of Jamaica, whose founder S.A.G. Cox had admired the Sinn Féin movement while studying in the early years of the century. Dooley contended that Garvey based many of his black nationalist ideas on the Irish model. Noted Garvey scholar Robert Hill said as much in the Marcus Garvey and Universal Negro Improvement Association papers. Far from than any other nationalist struggle, the Irish revolutionary struggle assisted in focusing Garvey's political perspective. Hill indicated that even the slogan made famous by Garvey, Africa for the Africans at home and abroad, echoed the oft-repeated Irish slogan, the Irish race at home and abroad. Here are some Irish last names that are common in Jamaica: Burke, Clark, Collins, Lynch, Murphy, Walsh. Any name with the prefixes Mac, Mackenzie, MacDonald, McCall, McMorris, Macmillan, etc. and O'Brien, O'Connor, O'Hara, O'Malley, etc. So, if anyone who's listened to this video that is from Ireland and has any of these surnames, you are Jamaican, or at least you have Jamaican ties. Another famous Jamaican of Irish extract is Bob Marley, who had a white father and a black mother, both Jamaicans. Jamaica's first Prime Minister, Alexander Bustamante, who changed his last name from Clark, was of Irish ancestry. So was the island's most famous poet of the early 20th century, Claude McKay, a leader of Harlem Renaissance in New York in the 1920s. The Jamaican Constabulary Force, formed in 1866, is believed to have been modelled off the Irish police force, including the red seam that runs down the side of the trousers. Persons with a keen ear claim there are similarities between the accent of Jamaicans and other Caribbean citizens and the Irish. As one of Irish noted, Jamaicans always sounded like they're from Cork to me. Cork is a university city in the southwest of Ireland. The United Kingdom comedian actor Lenny Henry, whose parents were both Jamaican, described Ireland as Jamaica in the cold. There is a strong suggestion that the Irish gave Jamaicans their highly colourful and beloved curse words, those of the various cloth varieties. It is true, it is an enduring legacy by the Emerald Isle. The Irish, it appears, taught Jamaicans to curse in a manner no others can. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's history lesson, if you will call it that, of course. I have always wondered why I have loved Jamaica, its people and its culture. Now I know why, it's ingrained in our blood. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and share the video. Also, don't forget people, I do have a members section, so please consider joining. Have a great day.